We dance the city roars. Tune in loud, turn up some more. Cincinnati show, it's time to play. Sports with strawberry ice today. 5:30 sharp, don't be late. CTV, the sports awaits. Strawberry ice, he's on the mic, energy, it's good delight. Every touchdown, every goal. Feel the pulse, it's in your soul. Cincinnati heartbeats strong. Strawberry ice will lead the throng. Every touchdown, every goal. Feel the pulse, it's in your soul. Cincinnati heartbeats strong. Strawberry ice will lead the throng. Feel the crowd, it's electric now. Shouting loud, they all know how. The CTV got what we crave. Sports with ice, it's waves and waves. Tigers strike and Bengals roar. Every game we want some more. Tune it in and feel the thrill. Strawberry ice, he's giving chills. 5:30 sharp, don't be late. CTV, the sports awaits. Strawberry ice, he's on the mic, energy, it's pure delight.
Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the show. This is Sports with Strawberry Ice. I'm your host, Iceman Jeff Trunapole, and as always, I'm bringing you sports from a West Side point of view right here in the great city of Cincinnati, Ohio. And as always, I'm coming to you live from the Ice Cave. And the Ice Cave is brought to you by Priority Lawn and Landscaping. It's nice. Well, it's hot as hell out there. I would say it's nice and sunny. It's freaking hot. And I know you don't want to be out there cutting your grass or doing any landscaping or anything like that right now. You want to be sitting in the air conditioning and chilling. So, got any lawn or landscaping project that you need to get done, but it's just too hot and don't want to get out there and do it, think Priority Lawn and Landscaping. Actually, don't think it. Call them at 513-430-6114. That's 513-430-6114. You can also follow them on Facebook. I always recommend that because you can check out the work that they have done. So if you message Johnny on Facebook or give him a call, tell him you heard about it from Sports with Strawberry Ice. Also here, getting closer, July 17th, me and Cap here will be participating in the Celebrity Softball Classic. And if you have not got your tickets yet, go to Celebrity Softball Classic on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, any of those fine places, and you can probably get your tickets there. It's going to be a lot of fun. Cap is taking this serious. He's getting ready, swinging bats, and people look at him like he's crazy. I'm just hoping I don't pull anything. So make sure you guys check us out July 17th. Also, this Sunday, as far as I know, I think I'll be there. But Trey Henderson's football camp, I think tickets are still available. It'll be at Holmes High School, June 29th, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Boys and girls of all are ages from 6 to 16. So make sure you guys check that out. I'm sure Trey's got it on all his social media stuff, but I'm sure you guys can try to find it there. And I think I'm going to be there, but we'll see what's happens. What's up to everybody in the chat? We got Stranger in there. We got Brad in there. Paul Painter's in there. Jerome. And, of course, Bengals captain. Now, one thing, yes, Paul, you are correct. Trey was spotted at Black Sheep training today. I actually just tweeted the picture out. So, is this a good sign? I mean, he's getting ready for training camp, so he's getting ready for the season, so he's planning on being at training camp sometime. Hopefully that means something happens here soon. But I think it's a good sign that Trey's in town, working out and getting ready to take on the season. Hopefully that means the beginning of training camp. We'll find out. The Reds tonight are taking on the New York Yankees. So, Augie, if you're out there and you're watching, your Yankees are going down. I'm just telling you. Just saying. They're taking them on tonight. The Reds cut Jamer Candelario, which is kind of surprising because of how much money they owed him. But he wasn't going to get a whole lot of playing time. They really wasn't a spot for him. So, good luck to him. And Chase Burns is making his Major League debut tomorrow night versus the Yankees. So, a lot of cool stuff going on with the Reds. But let's get to the reason we're all here. And the reason we're here is we're counting down the Bengals training camp. We have 31 days until Jackpot Joey and the Bengals are back. I am excited. I cannot freaking wait. I know another dude who's got a beard, kind of full, he's like co-fan of the year. That guy, wears an orange suit. He's very excited. He's none other than Bengals captain. What's up, Cap?
Bro, it is hot.
Oh God, it's hot.
Dude, I'm gonna trade in the suit for a Bengals captain thong. It is hot.
Dude. I was over this morning helping my mom mulch some of her flower beds. And we were doing it. We did it early. I got up at 7 a.m. I went to the hardware store and bought the bags of mulch for it and everything. I got there by 8 o'clock. I was drenched, and we were in the shade. We were in the shade.
I saw a bird pull a worm out of the ground with an oven mitt. Bro, I'm about to set the house on fire just to cool off. I got a call. I got a call just before the show. It's so hot, Jehovah's Witnesses started telemarketing. It's hot.
You want to walk door to door, they're just calling you now. Oh God. It is freaking hot. I'm
sitting here, all I smell is balls. I'm sorry. I've got air conditioning too, and I can't help it.
Like, what's that smell? Oh, it's me.
Well, but literally, it's all. That's all. It's literally right under my nose. I got a new glove, bro.
Ooh, nice.
I want it, dude. Somebody Birdman Bats makes a tiger stripe, but it's only right hand throw. I can throw right hand. I'm not saying that I can throw well right hand.
That's nice.
So
I went and got me some cleats this weekend. I looking up bats. I was going to buy a bat, so I went to Play Against Sports. I was going to buy one of the bats there, but you're right. They were like $100 and something. I'm like, God, like man,
okay, $100. Okay, if it's $100 for like a $300 bat and it's in good condition, okay, maybe, but damn.
Yeah,
it's $100 for like $120 bat. Like I'm looking stuff up on my phone, like, this isn't what I was thinking it was. Like,
so I think like I said, I hadn't played softball in about 16 years. Like when my kids started getting into sports and everything, my sports pretty much stopped. I just got to watch them now instead of playing. So I had a softball bat. I need to tear into my garage and try to find it. If I can find it, I don't have to buy one. If I can't find it, I might get rid of it. I haven't seen it in forever, but I got a glove. I got cleats. Because I had my old cleats. They're like dry rotted. I found them the other day. I'm like,
wow.
Oh, okay. These aren't good anymore.
What am I supposed to do to break this in?
Break it in? Well, play catch a lot. And what I would do, you gotta get some oil. What I do, get some baseball oil and oil it up, and then take at least one or two baseballs and stuff it in there and rubber band it and close it up overnight and let it sit in that way. That's what I would do. But
now where should the softball sit if I'm gonna rubber band it? Like,
right in the pocket, right there.
Right there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because like I see the term pocket, but I'm like, well, this is a pocket, and okay, I got you. Oil rubber band. All right.
I wasn't like totally. I wasn't Chris blame the kid. I wasn't blaming the kids. It's just I got busy with their stuff, so I didn't have time to. So it just it got happened that way.
Yeah, I like the white. I like the white. There was a lot of red. Wilson also had a orange camo left hand throw, but it was 500. And I'm like, all right. Yeah. I'm like,
that's a lot for one game a year.
I mean, if I'm going to spend that much money, I'm going to try to go pro. Like, pro softball dad league. I don't know. That's crazy. But
my glove is old. I've had this same softball glove I've had for years. So I found that. I had that. So me and Pretz Ice Chandler have been over here a couple times. We've been playing catch. So I'll be getting the arm all warmed up and stuff, but I haven't got to the batting cage yet. That's one thing I gotta do.
Still, yeah, me too.
But yeah, seriously, rub the crap out of it with oil and like Wing here says, oil not rub you with oil.
Careful what you wish for.
All right,
Yeah.
already started the Bluetooth conversation right off the bat.
I've seen people like they got a like baseball shaped mallet. I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. Like that's
Really? I didn't know they
yeah.
had.
Oh yeah.
I'm
I'm just gonna do it old school.
That's all I would do. Just take the ball. You just keep throwing it in there. That's what
All right. I can't wait. I
But
can't.
definitely make sure you get that thing broken in before you go play. Because last thing you want to do is not be able to close it.
Yeah, it's stiff. It's
Yeah.
definitely but it's cool because so I got a Nike that I had, but it's this is 13 inches and the Nike was 11 and a half, a little small, not a decent glove. Hey, yes, sir. Decent glove and all, but I wanted to like I don't know what position I'm with. So this I guess is utility size.
Yeah.
So I can.
It's softball glove. They don't really have gloves for. I mean, like in baseball, it's softball. They really don't have a specific type of gloves. I mean, for positions like baseball, you have first base glove, and you got catcher, and like if you're an infielder, you probably have like a smaller glove, or an outfielder, you have a bigger glove. But softball,
it goes to show you like. I watch baseball. I understand, I'm not out here calling, runs, points and shit.
Not going for a 3-2 fastball or anything like that.
I get it. But yeah, you start getting into some detail in looking for this glove is when the first time I realized first base has a different type of glove.
Oh yeah. Well, for baseball, softball doesn't.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah. So dude, when I made my varsity high school baseball team 30 years
nice.
ago. This is 30 years ago. But I was always third baseman. Well, they wanted to move me to first base, so I had to go. I wouldn't have to, but my dad went and bought me a first baseman's glove. So I had that, and actually, I think first basemen are freaking cool because they're just something different.
It did look cool. I'm trying to figure out like, there's so much I need to practice because, grounders. Mm-hmm. And something popping up weird, and you watch even the pros struggle with if it hits a base.
Well, like the one McLean had the other day, Saturday in St. Louis, it kind of came up on him weird.
Yep,
it happens. Yep. And the thing is too is softball. We're in pretty close if you're in the infield, and if we get some Bengals, which I know they're working on trying to get some Bengals to come over and play. If we can get some of those guys, dude, I might just get out of the way. I'm like, nope. Sorry. Back in the day, I might have dove for it. Now I'm good.
I can almost guarantee if anybody wants to go to be able to laugh, I can almost guarantee I'm gonna die for something.
Wing said she had a custom shortstop glove. There you go.
Nice. Man. Oh yeah, the custom gloves are sweet, but I'm like, I can't pay that kind of money.
Not for one game. Not for one game a year.
Well, hopefully it's annual because one game. We're going to have a blast.
Yeah,
we're going to have a blast. The fans are going to have a blast. We're going to raise a lot of money for charity. This is going to be an awesome time.
And just to let everybody know what the hell we're talking about, if you came in late, we're talking about the 35th annual Celebrity Softball Classic, July 17th in Florence. Y'all's baseball facility. First pitch at 7:30. Celebrity Softball Classic. Look that up. That's where you can get your tickets. Unless Wing or somebody in the comments can tell me a better place to put it up there. That's
35 years.
Yeah,
35 years of this.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
That's cool. I am honored to be a part of it with you,
dude. I the reason I'm in it's because of you. It's you first.
In it, Esther? Yeah.
Esther's the biggest reason we got in.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Esther's the man. Hey, Chris, I had to get my lipstick up. Oh, hey, funny hop. The softball can damage. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm just gonna wear a cup and protect my face. That's.
Dude, those bad hops. It'll. Well, okay. So I think I told you the story before. So we were practicing on the softball team I was on. So and I wasn't a pitcher, but we were just doing batting practice or whatever. So I was pitching to this dude, And I'll never forget. He drilled it, and it bounced right in front of me, and I couldn't. I knew I couldn't get my glove over there, so it's coming toward this side of me. So I try to kick my leg out of the way, and it goes, bam! It hits me right on the shin. I'm like,
oh God, not on the shin.
Oh, and this is when I was 20, 21 years old. I had a freaking knot on my shin that big. I was like, oh my goodness, it hurt so bad. Brad, what is SS going to do now that the players before him and after him signed their contract with this exact same verbiage as the Bengals offered?
He's running out of leverage.
Yeah, I know. I didn't get to read all of it. I was reading right before Cap came on. I know his agent was on Sirius XM with Solly this morning, and I didn't get to read the whole. I just retweeted it out there, but there was a whole comment and whole thread of what the guy said. So,
I thought you said Chase.
I saw. Oh, I'm okay. I was in the middle of reading while
I got you.
Yeah, that was Shamar Stewart. So I just retweeted it right before the show. I don't exactly know what he said, so I want to go back and read that. But yeah, I mean they're running out of leverage, dude. I don't know. They got to sign. I mean, the guy before him and the guy after signs the same verbiage. Hello, like, sorry. I mean, yeah, I know the Bengals signed not Miles Murphy, Mims last year without all this verbiage, but hey, things can change year to year. So I think it means you need to get it done, and it's just crazy to even think about as a rookie. You think about missing training camp for this because he's not going to. This isn't about losing. I mean, it is about losing money, but it's not about losing money. He's going to get paid as long as he doesn't get injured or whatever this stuff is in the contract, and it just takes away his guarantee. Still, I mean, he can't make all the money in the world he wants to. And the thing is, if he wants to come in here and play as good as he thinks he's going to, then who cares what the contract says? Because you're going to outplay it, right? And get a second contract. So I'm kind of, the more this goes on, the more I'm more leaning toward just sign the freaking thing and let's go. You know, you find
okay.
Find the comments there.
Let me read through it. Let's see. Zach Hiller, agent for Shamar Stewart, was on Sirius XM today with Sully. Hiller said, obviously my job and all agents' job is to protect the player. Simply put, Shamar would, of course, love for his contract to be as protective as the rest of his Bengals teammates in the past. See, that is just an incorrect statement right there because things change.
Yeah, that's what I'm just saying. Things change. Yeah.
Okay, fine. As protective as the rest of his Bengals teammates in the past. So guess what? How about you forego the guaranteed money like so many Bengals in the past too? Oh, now we probably wouldn't want that. And simply put, the way the contract currently reads is not as protective. I would disagree with that unless Shamar decides to start like raising all kinds of hell.
Right.
Wilcox asked, in what ways are they not protected? Agent says, in the way that when you sign the contract and your money is guaranteed, let's say it should be guaranteed. So he's trying to say he doesn't want any type of clauses.
Right. He wants it all guaranteed.
Whatever Shamar does, if it's guaranteed, it's 100% guaranteed. No contracts are that way.
No. Well, there's only one.
I don't even know if the Bengals did it that way.
100% guaranteed. The Bengals have never done 100% guaranteed. I know that.
Like even with the draft picks, I'm thinking.
Right.
I have, and I get it. I'm nitpicking his words here, but hey, if there's ways to get out of that, it would not be as beneficial to the player. Well, I mean, obviously, too, if there's ways for the players to screw up and not get to play, like get suspended, that's not beneficial to the team. Forget the ownership. It's not beneficial to the team and the teammates.
But
that's where
what is so worried about that Shamar's going to do? That's what
I think this agent just sucks.
This agent sucks.
The agent should just understand, like, hey, on this part, he's cooked. Like that, really. Hiller says contracts are based on precedent. Okay, which the entire league has set a precedent.
Well, they said you just like Brad just said, the player before him and the player after him signed the same contract.
Yeah. So when Shamar has never asked for anything more or less protective than any of his teammates, it's a simple fix. It's just say, hey, this is precedent. Let's keep the precedent. Right. The Bengals did not keep the precedent from the previous contracts. They are now falling in line with the precedent. So I can turn that language against him, and that's likely what the Bengals have done. So no, it's not the way it's going to be. Hiller says it's essentially that when a player signs his contract and it's guaranteed, it should be completely, fully guaranteed. Obviously, if there's certain circumstances that happen, the team should be able to void. Okay, well, there you go. However, again, if you want to make change to your precedent, it should be a negotiation. It should be give and take. It shouldn't just be, hey, we're changing this and sign it to go scratch. Yeah, that it should. Like, you're literally not employed by the Bengals yet.
Right.
Here's your contract.
Yeah, you're not an employee yet. You're just a guy that drafted.
All he wants to do is be a Cincinnati Bengal. The guy was so excited to get drafted by Cincinnati. All he wants to do is be a Bengal. All he wanted to do was be on the field and show the Bengals, the fans, incredible specimen person, football player this team was likely to draft for the drafted. He's not been allowed to do that. He has been allowed to do that. He's got that injury clause. He can absolutely.
He could have practiced.
I have to say, I think his agent is a turd. And I really hope it's the fact that his agent is a turd, because I don't think his agent paints him in a good light with those comments. Because right there, hey, the Bengals aren't allowing him to play football. Yes, they are.
Yes, they are.
You could be. Mims practiced.
Yeah.
Mims was on the field before he signed the contract.
Demetrius Knight, our second round pick, practiced. They all practiced, and Knight didn't have a contract either. He practiced, so don't get that's wrong. It's like you're preventing him from practicing. The Bengals aren't. And see, I'm totally switched. I'm getting more toward on the Bengals side of this. This is getting ridiculous, to be honest.
Because and I'm glad that they got this interview, because SS is choosing exactly.
Yeah.
Because now it's painting a much clearer picture. Everything that we heard from the media, and now we're hearing from the agent. The agent's just a turd.
Yeah. Another thing here for Wing. The Bengals have been burned, and they're trying to correct the move forward. They just picked the wrong player to do it with, LOL. But you got something else here about Marr. It says the Bengals have not done that, meaning guarantees, nor will they. They wouldn't even do it for Marr. He took out insurance on his legs, which, I mean, there's lots of players that have done that,
Yeah.
There's been lots of players that have done that. So, I mean, Bigger Rick wants us to talk about something else.
Yeah.
The day right now, because he was talking on Sirius XM. That's kind of why we're talking about.
Man, some of the comments are just stupid. Now, unfortunately, there's another guy that's the captain. Not trying to be me. Don't worry about that. I've got enough fakers out there. But it's like he's trying to say the agent is right. It might be standard for other teams, but they're making him change your standard without an olive branch gesture. All right, dude. Like, I hope you're trying to get the agent on your show too, because that's just weak. Like, grow a pair and.
Well,
no.
Okay,
that's stupid.
This is the biggest thing right now. If the guys, which I don't know this for a fact, right? It's just what Brad said on here, but it's true. Where the guy drafted before him, the guy drafted him after him. If they sign their contract with these clauses in it, then what in the world does the agent have to stand on? They have nothing to stand on. If the guys before him and after him signed it, then why would the Bengals not follow suit and try to get you to do the same thing? That makes no sense. You have nothing to argue about. You're like, well, you didn't do it last year. Yeah, but everybody's doing it this year, so what's your point?
Somebody else was talking about the agent trying to build a reputation. That's a good question. So, does anyone know who this dude is? Oh wow! So geez, he's got a cute Instagram.
Uh-oh. Somebody's doing some digging.
Oh, dude, this dude is young.
Who is this?
Okay, so when did he post this? His most recent post is talking about Dalvin Cook and J.K. Dobbins. So he's young.
Who, the agent?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Okay, so he started
Brad says I think the agent only has 5 NFL players.
So in his Instagram, he shows he is CEO of LAA Sports Entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
So he started his own. Oh, that's brutal, dude. That is brutal.
You should share your screen. You know how to do that, so you should show us what you're looking at. Or not if it's not appropriate.
Yeah, it's tough. I'm not. I wasn't ready for that. I would totally if I was ready. Yeah, he does not have barely anybody, and really, I would say is Shamar his biggest name?
Probably. Wing says the ages are getting younger and younger. LOL. I'm talking like below 25 years old. Holy crap, that is young.
I think that dude was there on draft night, and I
Probably.
know that might sound stupid, because why wouldn't he be?
Right.
But I feel like I recognize this dude. I was thinking like, who's this kid?
Oh, you mean you saw him? Yeah. Okay, I got you.
Agent. Yeah.
I understand.
He was apparently Forbes 30 under 30. Which, yay. I mean, hey, I didn't win Forbes 30 under 30.
No. I didn't either.
Entrepreneur Magazine, how this boutique sports agency is beating billion-dollar giants at their own game.
Ooh.
Which this just sounds like founder and the company name is Loyalty Above All Sports and Entertainment. Gotta be one of the dumbest names I've ever heard in my life.
One of the dumbest names.
Loyalty Above All Sports and Entertainment.
This guy's never coming on my show now.
No, he just won't come on with me. So he landed Dalvin Cook. The two met at a business meeting in 2017 when Hiller, then in his early 20s, was eager to break into the sports industry. He came, having done his homework, he came prepared with a question to make himself stand out. He noticed 2 Twitter accounts under Cook's name, with a real one distinguished by a 4 at the end. The Dalvin Cook 4 account only had about 4,000 followers, while the fake account had 30,000. Hiller brought it up in the meeting. Cook went off saying, "Yo, this person pretends to be me. It's so annoying." When Cook admitted he couldn't get it removed, Hiller jumped in. I just said, "I'll get it done." Within minutes, Hiller tracked down a Twitter employee on LinkedIn, DM'd them for advice, got the fake account taken down. And Dalvin Cook signed with him over that? Holy cow.
Hey, he got it done. He got it done.
Okay, granted.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. But he found a Twitter employee on LinkedIn. So which is a thing you can do. It's not easy. And it's also it's back when Twitter, they had a lot more employees. This is super interesting. This says a lot after this. Involved in a powerhouse representing top tier NFL talent like Pro Bowlers James Cook and Zay Flowers, which, I mean, Zay Flowers is a big name, but whatever. And rising draft prospects like Shamar Stewart. 33 years old, still one of the youngest agents in the game. While some may view his age as a challenge, landing major clients, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. What did he do before is what I want to know.
He was a Twitter guy. I don't know.
Stop.
He's a Twitter bro.
What did he do? So, of course, obviously he's on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
So, what's his LinkedIn here?
Are you gonna message him saying, "Hey, I'm Bengals captain"?
No, like, bro, what are you doing? Stop messing with our team,
Rick,
dude. You don't know.
Bengals Rick said he was leaving and coming back with Trace out, but he's here. Bengal Rick said he's going to be another Renard Wilson. I don't think so.
No,
I think he's gonna be good. I do. Wink says crypto bro. That's what he is. He's a crypto bro.
Doesn't he look like? Oh shit. She said, "Oh my god,
crypto bro."
Not one. And okay, here's the thing. I like crypto. It is absolutely.
It's not real money. It's not real money.
There are reasons I can debate that, but I won't get into it. I'm fine with crypto, but the term crypto bros, that type of person is, man, a lot of these dudes got so lucky because of their timing.
Oh yeah.
You don't show any skill or talent with that. And then because you got that money, they're throwing money around, and you get lucky. Went to Michigan, of course.
You cussed. You're a Ohio State fan. You're not supposed to say the M word.
I'm not that kind of NCAA fan. I have a diverse set of work and life experiences that have given me a deep understanding of the importance of connecting with people and getting things done. So that's his.
We should message him and saying, hey, we were just looking you up live on a podcast here. We're very interested in becoming your clients. You're doing such a great job of getting Shamar Stewart signed.
So University of Michigan, Bachelor of Arts in Marketing. He graduated in 2013, and he apparently started this company in 2015. This has got to be one of the few dudes in the game that is not an attorney or doesn't have some background in law.
I'm surprised because he just got a degree in marketing. So he's not very good at reading contracts.
No, absolutely not. Which makes sense with some of what's going on here.
Right, of what's going on. Yeah, exactly. Like you do realize this is the way. We got to realize this is the way the market. If he's a marketing guy, this is the way the market's going. The NFL teams are signing their rookies to this type of contract. That's where maybe he's kind of jumped the shark a little bit too early there.
Esther, if you've got anything specific on the crypto stuff, you'll have to let me know. I'm not going to do any more. I've got a feeling he's coming for money, and that's where, because man, that's a leap. That is a huge leap.
I don't think I know of any. Only agent I know is Jesse James, but ones from that are popular or whatever that aren't lawyers. The good ones are all lawyers because you have to be good at reading the legal mumbo jumbo and contracts and all that stuff. Esther says you have to be licensed to be in the NFL. So
2016, he got his license.
Yeah, so he has legal somewhere in his background too. How do you get that? Is it just like you have to take a bar exam, or how do you?
No, I don't want to. I'm not trying to be a jerk, but apparently it's super easy. You know, well, sure. I would have assumed.
Why don't we become agents? We can become agents and represent Shamar.
Man, oh, dude,
we should do that,
dude. It's like, yeah, I'm represented by Bengals captain.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
But yeah,
Bengal captain, Strawberry Ice.
Yeah,
they got the contract locked down.
We walk in with our suits, like, all right.
Could you imagine the look on Katie's face? My dumbass sits down in a neon orange suit.
I'm in there in my Jack by Joey cape. Like, what are you two idiots doing here?
All right. No bullshit. Not right now, but part of what we are going to look at how we get licensed. I'm not even kidding. I want to do that.
That would be awesome.
Oh my God.
Ice and Cap Sports Agency, or Cap Ice Sports Agency.
Oh my God. Let's see. Suffern High School. He played hockey.
Hey, I like him already. Well, never mind. I don't like him.
You know what? Here's what sucks. Dude could be cool.
He could be.
It's just he's screwing with our team
right
now.
Team, right? Exactly. You're screwing our team. We don't like you.
Okay, so NorthJersey.com saying he received his undergraduate degree in sports management, which marketing I could see. Yeah. So he got the Esther equivalent of paralegal, and yes, I've acted as an unofficial agent, but must defer to a licensed one to complete a deal. Sweet. Esther, you need to get licensed. We need that.
Yes. At Wing Cap Ice Wing Sports Agency. Let's go.
Cap Wing Ice.
Cap Wing Ice.
We could do. No, that sounds like a Chinese company on Amazon.
Yeah. Never mind. I can do it. Never mind.
Oh my goodness.
I can do that.
Let's see. Bold, aggressive, big city thinking.
By the way, if you're wondering, we're looking up stuff on Shamar Stewart's agent. We got 209 people watching us right now, so we're finding out some information on Shamar Stewart's agent, what his background is, where he went to school.
So as a sophomore, he worked as an assistant with a sports agency. Okay. I gotta skip backward. Oh my God. What began as a weekend hobby of sorts for Hiller, creating exclusive parties for 20-somethings seeking the red carpet treatment in New York City.
He's a party bro?
Clubs, yeah. So he was like a club promoter-ish. And from that idea, a successful nightlife and event planning company that handled everything from birthday parties to Fortune 500 corporate events was born. Okay.
You go from that to an agent? The hell?
So he used money raised from business to pay for college.
Yeah, that's good.
So dude's a go-getter.
Yeah.
He must not have ADD, which I'm jealous. Suffer New York. I gotta find about his parents. He's gotta come from money.
We need to find some of his flyers for his party planners.
Oh, I could probably find that. That'll be different. Like I know that'll take a little bit more. Let's see. Please accept. Yeah, I'm in some areas here.
What do you give us play-by-play, Cap? What are you in?
Age 30. Oh, I think this might be phone number.
Oh, he got call him, Cap. Let's call him now. Let's keep him on the show now. Let's call him.
Oh no.
Cap. Like I said,
all right.
Don't mess with Cap. He can find out where you live and your phone number.
Looks like potentially okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta.
You're killing me here. What do you got? I want to see.
No, I've got to dig more. I can't like talk and be entertaining. And dig like I need to dig, but it looks like there's business ownership in the family. Which that makes sense.
Yeah. There you go.
So I'm just saying, I have a little bit of money. My mom does not. My dad definitely did not. It is harder when you don't have a little money coming down and helping out. It is a lot harder. Everybody that's done it understands that. And that's why, you try to do better and then give your kids something better. And then, eventually it rolls into, if they're smart with money, you've got family who don't have to worry about what we went through.
Yeah.
I don't know that this dude has had very many difficulties with money.
Well, he's about to have some difficulties with money because he's going to screw up Shamar Stewart's contract, and Shamar's going to fire him and get another agent.
People are watching, and I get it. I'm going to talk like I'm an agent now because, for fuck's sake,
we're about to be an agent.
He's an agent.
We're going to become agents. I mean, then we're going to go to Katie Blackburn. We're going to negotiate.
Okay, so yes, he went through the sports. Trust me, I can get through sports management at University of Michigan online. I guarantee that's not a problem at all. The calculus that I had to take at Ohio State, I can get through sports management, not a problem. So I'm just going to talk like an agent. I get it. Like he got Dalvin Cook for helping him out on Twitter. super impressive story.
Good move.
Will it translate to bigger and better and growing more? It could, but you've got to do right.
If he gets this stuff out of Shamar's contract and nobody else can, yeah, it'll be good for him. But how long will it take that to happen, and how's it going to hurt Shamar in the long run of missing training camp and all that stuff?
See, you're skipping ahead to the story I was going to tell.
Good. Sorry, I'll sit
no.
Good.
That's 100% right. So if he's doing well by Dalvin Cook, if he's doing well by Zay Flowers, if he's doing well by all these guys, and these guys are talking to up and comers or other players or blah blah blah, if he's out there wheeling and dealing and improving his reputation with either other agents and team ownership and everything else, great. But here's a problem. He hit a brick wall in Cincinnati. The entire family's lawyers. They are absolutely ball breakers.
Yeah. And they like to win everything.
I'm just going to guess here. I love every one of them I've spoken to at some point or another. I've always enjoyed my conversations. Some have been absolutely hilarious. Like, I'm honestly good people that I would drink with any one of them. I can only imagine that they are not going to take this dude seriously. And what he's asking for is honestly unreasonable given the circumstances of everybody drafted before and after Shamar Stewart. But you add on his age, he's not a law, he doesn't have a law background. He funded his college basically by being a club promoter. And it sounded like he did have his own business, which that's not easy. And he got his first big signing based on helping somebody out on getting a fake profile banned on Twitter. They're not going to take that seriously. They don't take me seriously. I know Mike Brown is not a fan of the neon orange suit. He doesn't not like me. He appreciates my fandom. I know the man does not want to stand next to me at a game. I know for a fact. And it's not because he's great. He's just super old school. And admittedly, my neon suit's weird. Of all the things I could pick, I've known that for years.
Weird and cool at the same time. I mean, it's not completely weird. It's cool.
It fits. It fits. It is ironic.
It totally fits. Yes, it totally fits.
So that's why it is. I'm going to be done. I'm sweating now. It makes me think about the first couple of games in that suit.
Dude, you're going to be dying. God. You're going to be dying.
So, holy cow, this dude is not going to win. And the delay is going to hurt his future negotiations with anybody. Because guess what? What the Bengals are asking for here is not unreasonable.
No, it's not unreasonable compared to what way it was sounding at first. It sounded like it was unreasonable, and the way it was coming out it sounded like that nobody's ever done this before, which was false. Lots of other teams have done this before. This is the way the contracts for the rookies are going to. That's the trend. He's trying to buck the trend, which I get, but at this point, it's like you're not going to win this. All you're going to do is hurt your player, and you're here to protect your player, right? Get him in the camp. That's the best thing for him. Chris says, "Damn, Mike don't like Mike."
No. I love my. It just I know Mike isn't that kind of guy. Now, if I was wearing like a nice suit, maybe softer tones, nothing bright, he'd probably hang out with me. No, I don't believe now, and that's only based on conversations. I could be wrong, but he's always been super appreciative of our fandom, super kind, just a fun guy to talk to.
I'd hang out with you anywhere. I'd hang out.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Chris is talking about. Oh yeah. Oh God. Chris is like, y'all got to go to Michigan first. Like, oh shit. I went to Ohio State. That's why I'm a Ohio State fan. I don't think I could go to Michigan.
No, I don't think you can either. Now, I think Chris said. Mims,
did he really though? That's what I want to know.
I'm like, I read that. I'm like, I don't.
Like, did it go down like worst case, maybe the Bengals said something and kind of wanted it, and then they didn't, and then they just threw it out. Like that to me isn't really that big of a deal. Or was it just not there at all? Or was it a lighter?
I don't think he got.
Yeah.
So from
I
what
don't remember hearing anything about Mim's agent like strong arming the Bengals to get something changed.
I mean,
I could be wrong.
Now, Mim signed it, I think I remember, at 27th of July last year. So it was closer to camp.
Yep.
Chris said, I've always heard Mike's a really nice guy. I was just talking about him being embarrassed about Steve.
Yeah.
The most important part of being an agent is getting your players on the field. Yes. Yeah.
Here's the thing, though.
He's going to get paid. He's going to get paid.
The compromise, or is he? Like, he's going to get paid. I mean, the last thing.
He's slotted at that spot. He's going to get paid.
Here's the problem, though. Don't piss off that family.
Right.
Don't piss off. That is the last family in the NFL that you want to dig in back in a corner and make them dig in.
Right.
Carson Palmer was going to have to be retired.
Yeah.
Holy cow. They almost made Carson Palmer retire.
Until Oakland came in and gave him a hell of a deal.
Until they sent a sleeper agent to Oakland to fleece him.
His name Agent Jackson.
A number one overall pick was going to retire.
Yeah.
That other team in the NFL could have. I mean, basically, they said, "Hey, we don't believe you." And now, Mike Brown's sitting there like, "Watch me not blink."
Right.
Watch me not blink, dude.
Now,
Dare me.
One thing about that,
I gotta blink.
Yeah. One thing about
the fan's on. It's blowing right in my eyes.
One thing about that, I always wonder, because they drafted Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton came in and we with the 5 straight playoffs. I'm always curious if Andy Dalton flopped, and we had this playoff caliber team, and we needed a quarterback, and we had one sitting there in Indian Hill. So that's what I'm always wondering. It helped big time that Andy Dalton came in and took off. Let's see here, wing. Those are the details of the contract you negotiate behind the scenes before you bring your player to sign. The agent failed his client by not doing research. That shows the lack of experience of his agent. Yeah, I agree with that. Chris says too late for that. Kid probably has more chance, and Katie will never speak to him or his agent again. Yeah. All right, it's one more chance. Sorry.
It's tough. He could have put up a fight. I mean, maybe there could have been a concession, but he went for the throat right off the bat. I don't know.
Shamar still might be his biggest draftee he's gotten, like from
draftee.
Yeah. Probably. This is probably his first number one pick. I mean, the other guys are already established. NFL players. So Shamar might be his first one that got drafted. He's trying to make a name for himself, and he's doing it back.
They probably have some stuff here.
Probably.
Oh, wow.
Listen, what'd you find out?
Oh, that website. Oh, guy, dude, no.
No.
Oh, dude, you can Esther, it just looks like a crypto bro created the website. Oh, and they got a new vintage collection of hoodies.
Ooh. Oh, they're sending their own brand of hoodies for their agency?
Yeah, dude.
I can't even get anybody to buy Strawberry Ice stuff. Why do they buy that stuff?
Legal. Wait. The bullet points, contract negotiations, draft preparation. I mean, what social media? I wouldn't have put that. Like, if you're going to say social media, you need to put social media management. Maybe you'll help the players, not just you
help the player not go out and say to the Bengals they want to win.
Expand on that a little
contract. I mean that's
endorsements, brand sponsors. Right. Which national campaign. What do you mean? Is he running for president? What the f is his website? National. It said bullet point national campaign.
I have no idea.
Vice President Shamar Stewart. What is public relations?
That hasn't worked out too good.
I would take that off.
That
I
hasn't
would
worked
take the
out too
bullet
good.
point off.
Yeah.
Because that interview with Sully, legal counseling.
Well, I mean, all right.
From who?
So hold on. Back to my point.
Who's got the law degree to do legal counseling?
That I don't know. But back to my point where I was saying, where you said they'd help them with social media and stuff. Well, they should help them too is how to talk to the media. And they didn't help Shamar. Shamar didn't help himself at all, I don't think, where he lashed out at the Bengals. Despite if some Bengal fans agree with that, that's not the way you handle your first contract and getting ticked off and lashing out at the Bengals. You know?
All right. So 28 players that represent on the football side.
Okay.
Which, okay, yeah. I mean, like 10 years of work and we're not bad. But here are the names. Chat, help me out and just drop whatever name you're impressed with that I call out. I don't know some of these people. I'm going to mess up some of these names. Dalvin Cook, J.K. Dobbins, James Cook, Darrelle Revis, Shamar Stewart. And it's interesting. He's kind of put them in order. Darion Kendrick, Sam Kamara, Ramel Keaton, Kyrus Jackson, Osiris Torrance, Josh Gordon.
Josh Gordon. Wait, Josh Gordon still play?
Josh Gordon. Bro. I could probably call it Josh, like, hey, dude, can I make some posts on your Instagram for you? I'm gonna create some AI images and hey, look, I represent Josh Gordon.
That's how you roll, Cap.
Caden Prather, Jack Conley, Jacoby George, Chris Mitchell, Frank
Gore. He's retired.
I mean, hey, players still should get representation afterward. I mean, there's still out there money to be made, but I haven't heard Frank Gore doing shit.
No, Gore represents himself. Trust me.
I mean, Dayton Wade, John Garvin, Bear Alexander, Malik Rutherford.
Shots like Darrelle Revis don't play more. Some of these guys don't play anymore.
Dan Villari, Jamori Flagg, LaWayne McCoy, Keon Jenkins, Malachi Tony, Rara Thomas, Daryl DeSir, Mandrill DeSir.
Sound like brothers.
I hope so. It'd be weird that he just happens to grab. He's got the DeSir market cornered. So UFC and boxing, help me out because, man, I love boxing, but it's been a long time. Jeff Neal.
Well, he's got to be first of all, he's got to be a badass if his name's Jeff. I'm just saying.
Lorenzo Simpson and I love this nickname, Vito White Magic Milnicki.
Hey, Chris they said the UFL and CFL players probably, and they might be. Some of them, I haven't heard of half of them.
And then entertainment. Our creators, uniquely talented attention drivers.
What?
Baby Gronk. All right, stop. This.
Where's your beat?
I'm done. Shamar, change your agent. Shamar. Please, for the love of God, your agent represents Baby Gronk. Stop. I'm done. Although, okay, a point back in his column, he represents Christian and Scooby. If you look him up, it's this dude that performs with his chihuahuas at halftime and stuff. Bro, dude, I'm telling you, I love this dude. I followed this dude on Instagram for years. His chihuahuas are cute as hell. The chihuahuas are like hooping, they're dunking and little tiny mini hoops.
That's one of the big stars he's got.
Which is probably not making him the agent sound any better. But like Christian, the dude seems like a good dude. He posts his girlfriend, like they're both hot and like nice people, and the chihuahuas are awesome. Like I love the whole situation. So bonus points there, but bro, Baby Gronk, Shamar, yeah, like Shamar, tell people, yeah, my agent represents Baby Gronk. The dude that represents Baby Gronk has got it on lockdown.
Got a lockdown. Yes. Locked.
I'm done. Like, I was shifting more toward the team because this is silly. Dude, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm pretty much all in on the team. This guy he's Shamar. Change agents, dude. Change agents.
I am not holding this against Shamar at all.
This guy does not have your best interest in mind. He's trying to boost himself up more than you.
Yeah, this guy is all about himself.
He's using you to make a name for himself.
And there's a difference because agents are that way.
Yeah,
but when you've got an established career, when things are all now again, you know what percent? I feel like I'm always hearing 2%, 2%, 3%, whatever for agents cut.
Yeah,
when he's pulling that off of these dudes signing, great. I mean, it doesn't take many of those for you to start really rolling.
Right.
And then you use that money, you reinvest in marketing, blah, 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 because the planes aren't going to fuel themselves. You got to have that money.
Oh, yeah.
But there's a lot of competition and I'm finding an error in his icon. Oh, it's driving me nuts.
The ADD's kicking in.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, dude. No. Hey, bro, go on your website and you need a vector graphic for your LLA image on the video that's looping. It looks rough, bro. It looks bad.
This is where you should message him. Say, I don't say Bengals captain. Say, I'm your real name. And
I would. Hey, he. Here we go. He represents Baby Gronk. Why can't he represent Bengals captain?
Right. Duh.
Come on. And hey, a million times over, I'm not an agent.
Nope.
Could I be? Apparently.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm not very young.
We're starting.
Hey, hats off to the hustle. Like the dude is one of these hustlers.
Mm-hmm.
But it does seem like he wasn't starting from the long tee. He's hitting from the shorter tees.
He's not a lawyer. It's like I'm sorry if you're negotiating contracts, I want a dude that's been a lawyer. that's just me.
Yeah.
Because I want a guy who's detail oriented, knows contracts in and out, done a lot of them. That's to me the best agents are lawyers. I'm not a big lawyer fan, but
Esther. Many players still have agents after retirement. Look up athlete first roster. They rule the majority. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think it's a good idea because, like Corey, I'm still sitting on that website. I still got to finish.
Oh, by the way, he'll be on tomorrow. He said he'd be on tomorrow. So
Corey Dillon's gonna be on tomorrow. Everybody.
Yeah, so you can come on tomorrow, and you and him can talk about the website if you're gonna come on. You want to come hang out? I
cannot believe he represents Baby Gronk.
You're gonna be stuck on that all night,
dude. Like, okay, and part of it, you want to talk about image, bro? What? I'm not. Have you seen that father? That father is unhinged.
Oh, Chamar's?
No.
Dude.
Oh, yeah, that's funny. That you immediately. Yeah, he's made some comments. No, Baby Gronk's dad.
Oh yeah.
Is like. Now it makes me wonder if they're talking about social media, some of the unhinged stuff that came out of Baby Gronk's mouth. Was it because people thought it was his dad? Was it this guy? Like, oh goodness. That is wild to me.
Hang on.
I didn't even realize that all these people have photos. Do I know any of these people?
You mean this guy, Baby Gronk?
Oh, jeez. That's crazy. That's so crazy.
See if there's a picture of him on here. Who is Baby Gronk? I can't play that.
Oh man, that's rough. I'm sorry. I am sorry.
That's who it represents.
I'm sorry. I've trust me. There have been times because there are all kinds of people with small followings who get agents or get represented by an agency,
Mm-hmm.
and they can actually help. Like, hey, if you've got a personality and it's not really been seen yet, they can put you in front of whatever. Like that happens. A lot of your social media, like stars, people making $1 million a year plus, or streamers, it was an agency that helped them break that ceiling, and then boom. I'm not gonna lie, I've thought about it. I wouldn't even know where to start. It would not be with Baby Gronk's agent.
Chris is like, oh shite. App is going to expose this guy. This guy's F.
This is ADD. This is what I live with. I mean, it's 6:30. I totally did not intend to do this. Like, I am sorry I wasted y'all's time. Yeah, lots of influencers hire agents. Absolutely.
Why don't we hire? We need to forget hiring an agent. We just need to be our own agent. Cap. You know.
See, no, you let them deal with, because man, there's so much that they can handle, and especially if they're willing to represent you and just take a cut.
Well,
And you're not.
I'm not big enough to have an agent yet. So,
hey, you never know. I mean, you have the voice of an angel. So an agent could actually maybe catapult you into new. But here's the thing: it's all fine and dandy until one day, like, hey, Ice, we've got an opening. It's going to get you a ton of views. It's going to rock it. You got to go to the Steelers. And exactly. Then you're like, oh shit.
Well, been fun. You're fired.
I mean, I should go through DMs. No, I'm not going to do that to companies. I get every month, and way too many companies reach out to me to promote their products. And a lot of people don't realize that because I don't talk about it a lot. Now I like Foco. I will help out a company that I like and I've purchased from. So like Foco.
Wilson reached out to me. That was the first one that reached out to me. That was kind of cool. We got the thing.
Oh, you know, and dude, what's his name? Sneeze with the Logan Wilson softball. He's a cool. I always appreciate him.
Josh Sneed?
No, Sneeze. His nickname is Sneeze.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Yeah. Yeah. See, there you go. You never know. So Foco, like sometimes if you buy something through one of my links, I can get a couple bucks off of it. But like there's $1,000 worth of bobbleheads. Like they don't give me that. I've been a fan of Foco and those bobbleheads ever since I became obsessed with the Bengals bobbleheads that they were making. They've got some good stuff. Homage, another one that, sometimes if you buy something from my link, I've been a Homage fan since I was a kid. Like that was the expensive stuff that I go to the mall or, like, oh, I wish I could afford. Like they were the softest shirts ever. I couldn't afford them. I never owned a Homage shirt. And then, of course, they're in Columbus, they're in Cincinnati, great, phenomenal people making good stuff. I've been to like headquarters, not toured or anything, but I went to talk to some of the guys in marketing and sales and stuff like that. Great people, great quality stuff. But Graders Skyline, obviously, Skyline is great because I loved Skyline for a long time before, like I did commercials or ad spots for Skyline for nothing. Drove all the way down to Cincinnati, and they were always so appreciative. I'll talk about that in a second, Pork Chop. Always so appreciative of us coming down, and like one day they gave us a gift card. I was like, oh, you don't have to do that, which is silly. Like, I need to stop being that way because it's like it's gas money to go down. We're just happy to be there. We're always just happy to be there. Like, if anybody connected.
I try to get Skyline sponsored my podcast, and they keep saying they got enough people. I was very disappointed. I love Skyline.
Hey, you never know when like an opening will pop up.
Oh, trust me, I'm gonna bug them again.
Every now and then, just check in. But also you should talk about Skyline more, or maybe eat Skyline on. That will help. Like we were literally eating Skyline and helping them with stuff. And
on my Twitter, I've eaten Skyline a lot, and my buddies at work keep taking pictures of me putting a cheese coating in my mouth and doing weird stuff with it. So
yeah. So that what I loved about Skyline was they know who's loyal, and they'll have to play the social media game sometimes too. But we got in with Skyline because we just genuinely liked the Skyline and the people that work there and everything. But I probably got a list of 10 different gambling sites or gambling companies, and CBS reached out to me. CBS has got their own gambling now, and you need franchise owners to sponsor you, Skyline Co. Will not. Oh, that's actually a good thought. So we'll work on that offline.
I reached out to the guy who owns one in Delhi.
But I love CBS Sports. I love CBS Sports because for whatever reason, and this is completely selfish, they would always love putting me and the wife on TV. Mm-hmm. And it kind of like just started a little love affair with CBS Sports. Like, that's pretty sweet. Like, y'all like what we do. You mm-hmm. put us on. And so I will consider that, but I haven't replied to them. I've gotten DMs about like sports fan reality show. Like,
really?
There've been a couple ideas out there that they wanted to cast for a reality show, and I didn't even reply. I'm like, it's somebody that's got to be somebody else. Like, what? I don't want to be a reality star. I don't necessarily want to be a social media star. And I say don't necessarily because I'm on social media and sometimes it drives me nuts. And I'm thinking, well, maybe if I got paid for it, I wouldn't drive me nuts. But
and you're on Sports with Strawberry Ice every Monday too. So
hell yeah, dude, I love this stuff. I mean, this is what I look forward to because you've got the best chat in all the world.
Is awesome.
Pork chop. Cav's not a fan of the chop shop. I am very picky about my shirts. So unless it's next level or stuff, yeah, some of the and trademark. Well, yeah, some of your stuff is elite. The trademark stuff I will never like because I know some of the people that took the photographs that end up on some of the bootleg stuff, and those people that they lose money and they hate that. And mm-hmm. so I'm not basically.
Well, that's why. Yeah, I quit. When I first started doing this stuff, I would screenshot the pictures and then I would put them on my Facebook and all that stuff, and didn't even realize it at all. And then I got to know some of these guys.
Well, you can screenshot with somebody like the attribution.
Yeah,
you can try to find them on Twitter.
Yeah, I try now. I try if I do that, I just say picture via this, or I just retweet it.
I've gotten in arguments with large accounts where I'm like, you're in this position, and fans look up to you and trust you, and you could be giving out the props to whatever creator because creators they don't get paid enough for that type. It's insane. We consume all of that they do, and they're flying everywhere, and the hours they put in, and the expensive equipment, and all that stuff, and they do not make a lot of money doing that. It's insane. They love it. That's the only reason they do it. And we've got people out here, huge accounts, like basically taking credit for the photos that they'll post. Mm-hmm. And I've tried to reach out at points in time and gotten yelled at for being like Twitter police. I'm just trying to it doesn't cost any money to be kind and to give somebody credit. Like, you look better by giving somebody credit. Like, oh, this awesome photo was taken by whatever.
Well, you can do that a lot on videos too. Like, people will screen record a video of, say, somebody like James Rapine or Mike Petraglia or something like that got it. They'll screen record it and they'll put it out on their Facebook or Instagram or Twitter and won't give them the credit. And they might put some music behind it, do something different, but it's not their video, Yeah. So I'm like, like I said, I was guilty of doing that at first when I first started doing this stuff. Didn't think anything of it. But I'm still,
that's tough. That gets tougher because if somebody grabs, there's so many levels of or layers of taking stuff. Esther, when I put photo credit in the description, invite people to use them. Yeah, there you go. When there can be levels, like somebody posted a cut up, and then you don't know where the video came from other than that person, and you're like, well, that person, I'm not going to give credit to a rando who I don't even know if they did the work.
Right.
But you want to use that in something. And it's like, at that point, I'll try to all right, well, I put enough work into it, changing it, and then leave something in the comments like, hey, this is where I found it.
Right.
But I also don't want to blow out like some of these people, these accounts, all of a sudden they sell the account and it's a racist account or something crazy, and they start posting crazy stuff, and you're like, oh no, like, oh,
Never
look,
mind.
Cap's recommending. No. So
Be right.
it's tough, but the easy stuff when it's a photographer or the videos coming directly from like
Mhm.
our Cincinnati people, like, hey, that video, do you mind if I like, oh, go ahead. Some of the times that they caught me, I'm like, hey, can I post that? And blah, blah, oh yeah, please go ahead. Like, they're very cool. Shout out to Pork Chop for using Bella Canva shirts. The two of my favorite shirt manufacturers, Next Level and Bella Canva. Those you get the moisture wicking, the soft stuff. Good Pork Chop, because there's enough out there. There's enough ideas that you don't necessarily have to do that. That's cool. But I don't want to promote some other company making a ton of money off of Pork Chop's ideas. I'll say it now. Now, everybody can buy off of Pork Chop. Go check the sites out, because that's the only way you can get the designs. And
Mhm.
Pork Chop's kind of a messed up in a good way, and he makes some great
He
stuff,
gets
and I love it.
we
Those
get
baby
Chop.
hats haunt me. Those baby parts coming out of a hat haunt me, and I love it because as crazy as he is, all genius is just nuts.
I can't believe Corey Dillon's walking around the golf
Yeah.
outing wearing a hat. Like, dude,
But
at all.
so that's all. Buy from there. That's all you could do. But here's the thing. Hey, see, now he's been copied.
Yeah.
See, people will see that, oh, this is a small shop. I copy, nobody will know. It sucks.
Mhm. Yeah.
But here's the thing. Another thing that can help out there too is if you're making your own shirts. But I'm telling you, Chop, screen print kit for $150, $200 max. Or if you just do the direct to film and partner with a company where you can do bulk direct to film, so that you just get a stack of the film, and then you just need a heat press. Like, I've got a heat press. I got mine at an auction, a warehouse auction, for like $50.
Well, yes,
That's
I need to come to your house to see what you don't have. I'm curious what you
dude,
don't have. There's a lot of
dude.
we talk about when we randomly talk about this stuff. You're like, oh, I got that back here. I'm like, what don't you have, Cap?
It's insane. It's insane. Like sewing machines, heat presses, Chinese rifles, sword, samurai. I got samurai swords from
Joe Burrow.
No.
Did Joe buy for your offensive lineman for him? Chop said Mama T took a picture of her wearing his shirt.
See, she's so great.
And someone else made one and put a link in her comments.
Oh, okay. So not to take up all y'all's time. Those are automated. Those are, and it's super easy to create a bot but those are all bots. So anybody mentions a t-shirt, the bot picks up on the keyword and then basically rips the image off of the shirt and immediately it's crazy how they do it.
Wow.
But yeah, because I can do the same thing. You give me a photo of a t-shirt, I can rip the image off, put it on a different shirt in a stock photo, whatever, and then boom, hey, you can get them here. And then normally, like, if you want to test it, if you want to have some fun, you can say, hey, this is absolutely not a real t-shirt. I'm not selling this, but I want to know where to find it.
Really?
Bots are going to, yeah, it's all bot behavior. And there's too many of them to even block anymore. I don't even block them anymore. You just have to maybe comment like, no, this loser's a bot. This is a fake. Some of them don't even make the shirt and send it to you. They just take your credit card information.
Oh, nice.
Which sucks. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, holy cow, amazing conversation. we did way too deep a dive. It scares me. Like, somehow this dude's going to get copy of the video and he's just going to roast me online.
I was waiting for you to blow him up, and we're going to call him live on air.
Oh man, I hope that doesn't get me in trouble. But I legit have concerns about Shamar's agent. I would legit hope
you didn't look up anything that wasn't online. You didn't tell anybody. I mean, anybody can find it. We just might not be.
Very true. Yeah. I did not call out like family names and stuff like that, but I've got that in front of me. I'm not, but yeah,
So on that note, Cap,
Marr's got to do better.
And I say words of wisdom till I see you next Monday, but actually I'll see you tomorrow. You'll be back on with me and clock killing Corey Dillon, Reds Ring of Honor member.
The man, the myth, the legend.
We got to get to hang out with Corey again. So, Cap, let's say words of wisdom before I see you tomorrow.
Nothing. Other than if anybody has any tips for me to break this in or to have a good softball swing, any equipment that I might need that I don't know. Like I got to get cleats. I'm getting a cup. I don't care. My stuff is too valuable to me. Shorts. Like I don't know what kind of shorts to wear. Just hit me up. Send me help.
Just make sure you don't eat Blue Chew before you put the cup on. That'll be bad.
Yeah. Should I test that pre and post? Like the Fitbit check?
the Blue Chew or the cup?
The cup, yeah, like pre and post.
I'll check it for you. I'll take a bat.
No, I'm talking about the pill. The sizing is going to be off pre and post Blue Chew.
I got you now.
Yeah, I'm like, no, you're not checking that. I don't need that kind of help.
What?
First, don't buy white glove. I know, but it's sweet. I thought that I'm just going to have to clean it a lot.
What, dude? When you oil it up, it's going to change the color of it. It's going to darken it.
So far,
have you oiled it? You've already oiled it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, maybe not. Maybe they got new oil in the last 30 years since I've done it. So
yeah, hey, worst case, I got some good stuff to clean. So we'll see.
All right. Well, make sure you get all oiled up, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey.
Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. Go follow Cap. He's awesome. Again, you got the softball glove. We're going to be doing the celebrity softball tournament. I'll put that up here again real quick. The 35th annual Celebrity Softball Classic, July 17th at Montreal's Stadium. First pitch at 7:30. Get your tickets at Celebrity Softball Classic. Also, I get to ask Cap if he's doing this or not, but I'm planning on being at this youth camp here. Be volunteering as long as I don't have to help my son and daughter-in-law move. But Trey Henderson's youth football camp, as far as I know, there's still tickets available. It's this Sunday, June 29th, 9 p.m. to 1, boys and girls, ages 6 to 16. Wing, if you got a link or anywhere, if you're still listening, that you can drop in the comments and you can let everybody know where to get the tickets at. That would be great. But thanks for watching. I've been live streaming on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. You can follow me on all those along with Instagram, Threads, and TikTok. Shout out to my sponsors, as always. They are as followed. Priority Lawn and Landscaping. It is hot as hell out there. You probably don't want to cut your grass. You probably don't want to get out there and do any weed eating or mulching. Trust me, I was mulching early this morning at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I was sweating my balls off. It was hot. You don't want to do that. Call, think. All the above, Priority Lawn and Landscaping. Give a call, 513-430-6114. That's 513-430-6114. You can also follow them on Facebook. I always recommend that because you can see all the landscaping projects and jobs they've done. And we do call them or message them on Facebook. Tell Johnny you heard about from Sports with Strawberry Ice. Also, shout out to T Properties, quality housing for quality people. Check out their website at www.tpropertiesllc.com for all your rental property management needs and your rental needs. And, of course, Meyer Window, Doors, and more. You can check them out at MeyerCincinnati.com. I got them in my house. I highly recommend you get them in yours. Energy efficient, easy to clean, great-looking windows. Meyer Window, Doors, and more. MeyerCincinnati.com. Also, my favorite brewery, Moorline Lager House. Go on down there right on the banks. Go down there every Thursday. They got Rockin' on Roebling. Right there in the grassy area right next to Moorline Lager House. They have all kinds of different bands there. Every Thursday, you can drink some delicious Moorline beer, eat some delicious Moorline food. It's a great time. This season, it's pretty sure we'll be back doing some stuff at Moorline House with during the Bengals season. I will stay here for details until I get it all locked down. But Moorline Lager House, make sure you guys check them out and tell them I sent you. Wing, here we go. She put it up there. So if you guys are interested in getting any of the tickets for Trey Henderson's camp is right here at the bottom. flexsports.com/camps-1/Trey Henderson. Trey-Henderson Covington, Kentucky. Anyway, there it is. If you guys are on the podcast listening to it, go watch the YouTube show. You can see it on there. So, you guys have a wonderful day. Like I said, the Reds are about to take on the Yankees here in about 10 minutes. I'm going to go right over there and start watching it. Chase Burns pitching tomorrow night. Be very interesting. See how good the kid does. Hopefully, the Lodolo is pitching tonight. We got a couple left-handers for the Yankees. We don't do so hot against left-handers, but last year we swept the Yankees. So we'll see what happens. I can't believe Augie wasn't in the comments. I was going to give Augie some crap, but Augie wasn't in the comments. He's a Bengals fan from New York. Anyway, as always, remember this. Hooday for life. Throw it up. That's just sports, baby. See ya!
Weekend nights, the city roars. Tune in loud, turn up some more. Cincinnati show, it's time to play. Sports with strawberry ice today. 5:30 sharp, don't be late. CTV, the sports awaits. Strawberry ices on the mic, energy, it's good delight. Every touchdown, every goal. Feel the pulse, it's in your soul. Cincinnati heartbeats strong. Strawberry ice will lead the throng. Every touchdown, every goal. Feel the pulse, it's in your soul. Cincinnati heartbeats strong. Strawberry ice will lead the throng. Feel the crowd, it's electric now. Shouting loud, they all know how. CTV got what we crave. Sports with ice, it's waves and waves. Tigers strike